doing something different. I just can't see why something like that was changed. Like, that's like to me changing Oliver Queen's name to Oliver King. They still know who it is, but it's different. It's wrong.
Well, you're being really blunt, but I'll give you an honest answer, okay? Yeah, I'm not going to be super blunt. Really, as honest as I want to be. Here's the thing. Metropolis, it sounds like, you know, a regular city. Gotham sounds like a regular city, maybe because they were named after real cities. Star City, it kind of has a less grounded feel, at least to our ear, than Metropolis or Gotham, or certainly less grounded than we were going for with the show. So we, made this, sort of creative decision to, make it, Starling City. And at the same time, we always wanted to, tip our hat to the comic origin Star City. So, like, for example, if you look at the very first page, the very first panel of that Arrow preview comic that we had come out with back at Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con, you'll see there's a billboard that says Starling City is a star city. We thought it might be a nice tip of the hat to have Starling sort of named, like if New York City is the Big Apple, Star City is the nickname, which again just felt more in keeping with the sort of villanesque grounded version that we were going for. If it's not your cup of tea, I hope you'll still watch the show. Yeah, I'm still going to watch the show. Thank you. That's all that matters.
Steven, which martial arts training did you use for the show? Looks like you used some free running.
Yeah, there was parkour. There was archery. Parkour. People on set on this cover.
I didn't know it was real.
Pardon me?
I didn't know parkour was real. I mean, like a real sport or something. I just thought it was a
Parkour is awesome.
I thought it was like playing games, just people just go do it. You mean you didn't see Steven's home video of him jumping off the building? Oh no, I've seen it now. Now I realize it's real, but before,
Katie, you were awesome as Rudy in Supernatural.
Thank you.
Thanks.
How's it going? Jeff, didn't know you were moderating, so thanks for writing Smallville episodes. They're awesome.
Thank you.
This is for, I guess, all of you. In your dream of dreams, connecting with that guy, which DC superhero you want for the ultimate team up, and which actor actually want to play?
Wait, I'm sorry. Which superhero?
Which superhero would you like to see on the show for a team up, and which actor or actress would you want to play?
I would like General Zod to be on the show. And I would like General Zod to be played by Terrence Stamp. Only if we can get Terrence Stamp. Only. I have a General Zod doll. I love General Zod. It's a good doll. It is good. Jeff gave it to me.
Hey.
Next.
I just want to say, watching the preview, I felt honestly like it was as if, the biggest compliment I can give you is if, Christopher Nolan was doing this show. I just watched that going, I feel like this is like The Dark Knight, it's on par with that, and I appreciate that. It didn't feel like a TV show.
That is, by the way,
So nice.
both compliments are easily the best compliments.
My question is, you got Jeff Johns writing an episode. Are you going to have any other, Green Arrow writers like Judd Winnick, Kevin Smith even? Would you be interested in having them come in, or can you tease if they are already on the slate?
I can't really. I don't know what Judd is up to. I'm gonna take the fifth on that one. We have a really talented, writing staff, and quite frankly, I'm dying to get Jeff back.
It goes. I'll be back soon. It goes the other way though. So you're working on some comic stuff too.
Good segue.
The show. It's a good segue. So Mark and Andrew, obviously, Andrew Kreisberg, who runs the show with Mark, they are comic book writers as well. You want to talk about your book?
Yeah. So as you guys know, we're doing a Arrow digital comic book that will, like the Smallville season 11 comic that premieres Comixology each week, will eventually get collected into print. We're doing an Arrow comic, and what's really cool, at least for us, hopefully for you, about the comic is a couple things. First of all, it's canon. So everything that happens in the comic if you picked up or you downloaded, I guess, the digital comic that hit the stands, I can't premiere, I don't even know what word to use.
Release.
Release, thank you. That was released last week in conjunction with the premiere of the pilot. It actually takes a scene from episode 2 and sort of reenacts it verbatim, but flashes forward to key elements, key moments in the life of the series in the first season. The second chapter that will be released now that I have the word to use, that gets released on Wednesday, gives you China White's backstory. China White appears in episode 2 of the show. So it's very tightly integrated, and it's written by myself, Andrew, the other members of the writing staff. So it's we're not farming anything out to third party. Everything is done in-house so that it fits with the show in a very, very tight, hermetically sealed kind of way. And as you know from downloading the first issue, Mike Grell is one of our rotating artists, and I think we arrived with some preview art for you guys today.
Yeah, it's showing.
Oh, it's showing! Look at that!
Awesome, thanks. 6 seasons and a movie.
Oh, I love it! Oh, you're glad!
3 movies.
We're going to see more of a training sequence, like not just on the island and in the Queen facility, like are you going to have a frozen area, underwater sequences, and like more depth into bad guys like Slade or something like that?
I think we don't have a frozen sequence or underwater sequence planned at the moment. I think underwater would probably happen, a bit sooner for us. But I think, for us the goal is always, how do we keep pushing the envelope each week in terms of scope and in terms of production value?
Oh, they went through
there's stuff that's happening. And you saw a hint of it in the trailer in episode 2, this incredible silo that we shot the Arrow China White fight scene in. These really, really cool docks in Vancouver. We've got amazing locations that we keep going to, and our incredible stunt team keeps coming up with new and different ways to show those locations off in the coolest kind of action that you can see. We're really trying to set a new bar for action sequences on television.
And are we going to see more of like the attachments?
No more questions?
Part of the computer thing that had the guys' accounts. Are we going to see like a punching glove or anything like
we talk a lot about the boxing glove arrow, and you may see a variation of it.
I punched guys in the head. In the second episode, we were cutting a fight scene together, and we needed. I am handling some guys, and we needed to get me over to the guy that I was targeting. And we were thinking about all these different elaborate moves, and I said, well, what if I just put the bow in my right hand and punched him in the head as hard as I could? That's why I made the final cut.
Yeah.
Speaking of Arrow and all that, how's the costume? How does that uniform feel?
The costume is great. Calling
You're
out.
in leather pants.
As you saw from the preview, Katie has seen me in the costume. So, the costume's great. Colleen Atwood, who has won a couple of Academy Awards, did Scissorhands.
She did Snow White and the Huntsman. She did Silence of the Lambs. She's done so many things, it's ridiculous. And she has enough Academy Awards she can, give them out as Christmas gifts.
No, but the costume is great. I can put it on by myself. It takes 5 minutes to put on. It's totally functional. It's totally real. Everything that you see on it has a purpose. It's great. It's a little too hot in the summer, and it's a little bit too cold in the winter. But
it's a Goldilocks costume.
Yeah. No, it's not. No, it looks awesome. I love the costume.
And Mark, can you talk a little bit about where in the story where that uniform what it's inspired by?
Well, one thing, it's always designed to be incredible. Like Steven says, everything has a function. We never talked about it. I mean, when Steven says it's a costume, he's really referring to it as we do in the In the industry sense, you know, like when Steven is in a suit, that's a costume. Anything the actors wear is a costume. Anything that they interact with is a prop. And the thing that we said to Colleen was, well, first of all, you know, Oliver should be able to basically, you know, put the hood down and just wear the jacket and walk up, you know, walk across the street. No one would think twice. So it has that needs-for-grade rather than very functional look. And for us, the reason why Oliver wears this particular outfit is it places him back in the mindset of being a predator, of being a hunter that he had to develop to survive on the island. So it gives him a very tactical, you know, strategic edge. And if you're curious to know the origins of that particular outfit and why it has resonance for Oliver, I'd watch the second episode, particularly the flashbacks. You guys want to see that again?
Can we, as we wrap up, can we run that reel?
I should stop recording.
One more question?
Oh, question.
Okay,
Sorry.
really quick.
Oh no!
One more question.
My question's for Mark.
Yeah.
Have you given any thought to making Wella Artemis?
You know, yes, we have, but don't encourage her. I'm getting like memos from her about Speedy.
Yeah, I want to bow and arrow, guys.
Why don't we try that one now?
I don't know. I'm down for whatever. Put me in a costume. I'm ready to go.
I'll tell you, one of my favorite moments that was scripted in the pilot, this was Andrew's, I love this, and it kills me that we cut it. When Thea is breaking up the Roxys with her friend, the stage direction was, you know, they take the pills, put it on her desk, and she grabs off of her shelf a junior archery trophy championship trophy and uses that to crush the pills.
Oh, yeah. Where do you think you got that archery from? Come on.
DVD one day, I don't know. But yeah, we've talked about it. We've talked about Connor Hawk. You know, everything. You know, Andrew and I and Greg and all the writers, we go to bed, you know, thinking about the show. We wake up thinking about the show. So there's very little that we haven't, you know, given thought to and discussed. And you know, the nice thing about the way we premiered is it allows us to, you know, feel like, okay, the show's going to be around for a while, so we can, you know, think even more long-term than we've been thinking. And that's part of the fun. Thank you. Now let's move on.
My father left me with a list of names, those who rule my city through intimidation and fear. It does need to stop. And if it's not going to be the courts, then it's not going to be the cops. Then it's going to be me.
You wanted to see me?
I didn't become a lawyer to break the law.
I do what's necessary.
Whoever he is, he's trying to help.
He's a vigilante, and nothing, and no one is going to stop me from bringing him down.
You have failed this city.
nothing like the Island of Lost. I wish it was like the Island of Lost. It's not. It's gray and cold and terrible.
Yeah, there's no like big wheel and there's no polar bears. The show is grounded. It takes place, you know, in the real world. So,
But there is a desk room.
yeah.
Can I just say that looks like a movie? It makes me really excited. It looks like a movie. As we see, it's a movie every week.
And there's so much stuff that I mean, there are so many action sequences that are just not in that trailer. It's gonna be awesome, guys.